Hello, chat. Welcome back to another night of some Augusta University Esports. I will be your host, Noah Bowers, and tonight we have a lot going on. So you might not all see it on stream, but we have our Smash Brothers rosters competing in both of their matches tonight. One is playing Lee's McRae College, that is our junior varsity team, and our varsity Smash Brothers team is playing the University of South Carolina. We're actually playing them 3 times this week. We were supposed to play them in Valorant yesterday, but Riot got DDoSed, so unfortunately they did not play. But they will be playing their match today. Yes, the Valorant match is also rescheduled for today at 8:30. And what we're streaming right now is our next Marvel Rivals matchup, which has been rescheduled originally from 10 p.m. at night to 7 p.m. at night. And since we haven't had the chance to get them on the broadcast since their placement tournament, I said, you know what? We'll give the Smash Brothers. They had their time in the limelight. Overwatch had a stream last week on Tuesday. Tonight will be all about Marvel Rivals. And we are currently, if you could guess it, getting the private match set up and ready to go. It's my favorite part of setting up collegiate esports. It always takes way longer than it should. I don't know why. It's always a different reason too. Oh, our teammates running like, oh, we're in the bathroom. Oh, the entire servers for the game we're playing got DDoSed. You literally cannot predict it or make it up, but that's showbiz. That's what we'd love to see. We'll go to a quick break. I just want to update you guys on what you guys are going to be hearing about tonight. Smash Brothers, Valorant, Marvel Rivals, and tomorrow we will be right back with some Rocket League. They had a bye week last week, and we are starved for some Rocket League content. I believe my co-commentator Harrison, or Baconator, as you guys have known him, will be back on the broadcast to commentate with me, so that'll be a lot of fun as well. But yeah, I will go to a quick intermission while we get everything situated here to get game one underway. Just a reminder, Marvel Rivals series are best of 5. So it's going to be first to 3 map wins. We'll be right back with game one. Hi, chat. So we have an update. It looks like one of the members of UNC Greensboro is running late. So we are giving them a little bit more time to try and make it into the lobby before we have to go through the official forfeiting measures. Due to the time that's already elapsed, they've had to forfeit game map 1. So technically, Augusta University is up 1 in this best of 5 series. But we're going to wait a little bit longer to see if he shows up before moving forward with the rest of the forfeits, because we would like to play a full match today, get that guys on stream, get the practice in for the the players, the team, and everything like that. So that is the update. That's why it's taking a little bit longer. Just want to keep you guys in the know, keep you guys aware. So we're gonna go to a quick break. Once he shows up and gets booted up, and we get the custom lobby, everything ready to go, we will be right back with some Marvel Rivals action. Thank you guys for being so patient. chat. Can you believe it? We are getting into game 1. They made it in time, so we don't have to do any more forfeits. Thankfully, unofficially, we will be starting off 1-0. We'll be starting off here on Central Park on the Convergence game mode. We're going right into picks and bans right here for Legends. Here, hold on, let me do one thing real quick in the chat. Okay. Let us switch over. Y'all can see that all right? Yes, you can. Let me make sure y'all are getting the audio for that as well. Yes, you should be. Yes, yes, yes. Ta-da, ta-da. Picks and bans for the heroes. Looks like we've already banned Frost and Moon Knight on the side of UNCG. Augusta University banning Magic, protecting Winter Soldier. I like that. I like the Winter Soldier, making sure that we have our let me flip the teams for you. There we go. Loki, the next ban for Augusta University. It's an interesting band. Luna Snow banned by UNCG. That's a pretty common support character. And they're protecting Magneto. Okay. Okay. Homie is playing. Don't worry. We will be seeing everybody. Ultron banned and Phoenix being protected. Okay. We are ready to go. All right. Let me turn that down. Don't know why it was so loud. Sorry. Hold on. Wait. Let me learn the controls again. Z's player viewer. Okay. Low-key forgot that Marvel Rivals was third person for just a moment. Here we go. Game 2 technically here underway as due to the scheduling error on the side of UNCG, they had to forfeit their first game. And now we are back, regularly scheduled Marvel Rivals action. Also a reminder, both of our Smash Brother teams are playing tonight for those just turning in, and our Valorant team is playing the University of South Carolina tonight after they had to reschedule their match from yesterday. Hop on board here with Champagne Paw on the Hulk, leading the charge for Augusta University, trying to capture this central point here. Oh, is able to get some damage on Cloak and Dagger before running away. That is huge. 3 kills in a one fell swoop on the side of Augusta University. The Groot is able to trap Champagne Paw and finally get him out of there, but that is great work. Invisible Woman here. Dude, these skins are absolutely diabolical. I can't lie. To put on the official mainstream broadcast is wild. Chat, let me know if the game audio needs to be adjusted a little bit. From my end, it looks like it should be pretty good. Augusta University has capped the initial objectives, so now they will be able to start moving this. Skyjet Pink here, a resident tank on the Groot. I love characters that can really manipulate player movement in team shooter games like this, and Groot's walls can just be so disruptive for a team's strategy. It's really cool to see how they are able to utilize that. Oh, nice hits there from Terry. Skyjet Pink on the Groot is able to take out Doctor Strange. Terry will go ahead and use the Phoenix ultimate as well. Deal a ton of damage to try and clear out the point. Damage comes through, Skyjet Pink, and, oh. We do have a disconnect, it appears. Is Phoenix still meta? I don't know. They appear to be using it here. Terry was practicing with them in the firing range a little bit before the match started, trying to get a little bit more used to it. So, yeah, it's been definitely used, but it does look like we have an unfortunate disconnect here. But we're back. Might have just been a quick connection issue. Basically all 6 members of UNC Greensboro will go down, and Augusta University will be able to start moving this point all the way up to the 50% mark with plenty of time remaining. Here we go. Next initial push. Groot is able to segment one member of UNCG, but they are able to make it back. Switch on over to Rex on the Cloak and Dagger. This is one of my favorite support characters. And wow, that's good damage in from the side of UNCG. 2 members of the Jaguars will go down. Holy big night. Yeah, it is a big night. Technically 4 matches being played all on one night. If this game wraps up soon enough, technically the Valorant match is starting at 8:30, so I might be able to stream that back to back. But most likely we'll just be doing Marvel Rivals tonight. So just to keep your expectations in check here. Got a nice little flank coming in from Terry. Damage doesn't quite get through, and he'll actually be caught out by the other Moon Knight there for UNCG. Mara has been using the Moon Knight effectively. Reminder, Augusta University is currently undefeated. As you can see at the top right of your screen, they are 2-0 so far in the regular season of Marvel Rivals. If you're wondering why they haven't played a third match, that's because they just had a bye week last week, so they didn't play the normal match, whereas other teams in the league did. So that's why UNCG already has 3 matches played. Okay, Winter Soldier gets caught out relatively easy. I mean, Champagne Paw had that free. And that should free up a lot of that damage that would have been put down on Augusta University. Champagne Paw is just able to do whatever he wants on the map right now. Finally, he's getting pushed back. We'll swap over here. Here we go. Groot entering the charge with Hulk here. They've kind of been stuck in this choke point here for close to a minute now. Only a little over 2 minutes remain here in the objective. But they made some pretty decent progress. They would love to be able to push past this choke point there. Ultimates are starting to be earned. We'll have to see which ones get invested. The Punisher ultimate will be used on the side of UNC Greensboro, and that will take out so many members of Augusta University. Basically an unofficial team wipe, as they will have to go right back to the drawing board yet again. That's a great ultimate by UNC Greensboro's Punisher. Here we go. From the respawn screen, all members of Augusta University back. The Groot has now switched over to the Magneto. We'll have to see if Skyjet Pink is able to put this more to use now that the walls are pretty much ineffective with how much high ground that we have on this section of the map. Cloak and Dagger ultimate is going to be invested here on the staircase. That's going to do a lot of damage over time, but the healing is great so far off the side of Augusta University. They've been able to stay alive for most of that, but finally the Onks from Moon Knight on the side of Greensboro will take out a member of Augusta University. Terry on the Black Panther could have a sneaky opportunity to get some damage done here. Good Moon Knight ultimate on the side of Augusta University. Was able to deal some damage. Terry now on a nice little flank is trying to take out some of the support characters here in the back lines. Is able to take out one. That is huge. Less healing now on the side of Greensboro. That's going to give them plenty of room to just move forward on this objective. Nicely done. One final team push. Oh, nice shot there from Mara on the Soul Knight. Overtime is in effect, but this will probably be it as the time runs out, unless UNC Greensboro is able to contest this. Augusta University should be able to get this all the way to the end. 3 meters left. Watch this 1v1 versus Punisher. Goes the way of Moon Knight. And, oh my gosh, Mara is just farming damage here on the site. Hulk will finally get the last kill, and that will do it. With 0 seconds remaining, Augusta University was able to make it all the way to the objective. So that means UNC Greensboro will have all the time remaining to make it all the way across. Nice start for Augusta University. They were winning a lot of those team fights. Really, the only hiccup there on that first initial push was that choke point on stairs there on Central Park. They slowed up a lot on that. It chewed up a lot of time, which kind of prevented them from maybe getting in a better position here on the defense. But regardless, can't be mad at making it all the way across with the objective. Cannot be mad at that whatsoever. We'll do a quick tab check here in between rounds. Skyjet Pink leading the Augusta University Jaguars in damage, but, excuse me, actually no, Terry is. And he's actually switching over to the Punisher. Very excited to see that big damage dealer option there. On the side of UNC Greensboro, Picamare on the Moon Knight, 16,500 damage already. Wow. Leading the charge for their team. And we are off. Let's see what Terry can do with Winter Soldier here. Really good at dealing out a lot of damage in a short amount of time, picking off those characters that are either weak, one-shot, or a little bit squishier than some of the others. Oh, nice yoink on the Star-Lord. Was able to connect it as well. Now the UNC Greensboro Thor was able to take out one member, but Magneto is able to come right back up thanks to Rocket Raccoon's ability. Instantly reses them. Oh, nice little combo there from Punisher. Didn't do a lot of damage, but manipulated their movement a little bit. Oh, and nice ability from Invisible Girl. He will go down. Let's go back to Comic Sans here on Rocket Raccoon. Skyjet Pink has switched over to Penny Parker. Gets stunned by Thor and will be taken out as well. So that is all four, basically all six members on the side of Augusta University falling. And with 2 minutes remaining, take that, the full time limit of 5 minutes remaining. UNC Greensboro starting their push. And Rex will go down to the Moon Knight. That is very bad for Augusta University, losing one of their healers. Off the rip. I'll have to wait for Cloak and Dagger to come back. Another pause. Unfortunately, looks like it was another disconnect. Same player might be having some internet connection issues. It's all good. Last time it didn't take too long before they were able to reconnect. And just like that, we are back in it. Some good consistent damage there from Champagne Paw is out of Hulk form, is in Bruce Banner, so it's probably going to be taken out here. Good heals from Invisible Woman here to kind of keep them in it. Wow, Star-Lord immediately erases Comic Sans off of the map. That's great damage from him. Good Ankh placement just to try and keep things alive, but it's not going to be enough. That's going to be basically a full wipe on the side of UNC Greensboro. Let's see how they can respond. Flank coming in from Terry, being a little sneaky, and he's able to get one out of it. That's a great pick on the Moon Knight. Let's see what more he can get with this. Behind enemy lines here. Oh, would love to get Cloak and Dagger here. Is going to use their ability to go into the Shadow Realm and get out of dodge there. Mara with the huge Moon Knight ultimate. That was able to clear at least 2 members of UNC Greensboro. More damage being done here. The Star-Lord was able to pick up the health pickup. It's the only reason they were still alive. Skyjet Pink and Terry combined for that kill on Thor. And that's a great hold to stop them from getting that next objective and next bout of match time. Now, I wonder if I can fix... Here, I'll fix that later. I'm not getting the sound, like, audio cues for when they're using their ultimates and things like that, so I'll see if I can get that on for you guys in the next little intermission. Two members of UNC Greensboro go down. That is huge. Skyjet Pink on the Magneto has been very effective. Terry is going to use their ultimate, take down basically 3 more. And they are pushing him all the way back here as less than 2 minutes now remain on the clock for UNC Greensboro to make more progress on the point. Yeah, this is a great hold so far. The duo of Champagne Paw and Skyjet Pink on the tanks have just been really, really critical for the success, I think, of Augusta University early on here in the regular season. They have been a pretty dynamic duo when it comes to taking fights, keeping people alive, and maintaining that constant pressure on the map as necessary. It was a good ultimate from Thor there that took out a lot of the members of Augusta University, allowed them to move this objective a little bit closer to the halfway point. Invisible Woman ultimate will come through, as well as the Cloak and Dagger ultimate on the side of Greensboro. Skyjet Pink responds with his own Magneto ultimate, is able to take out one, but the damage is coming in very quickly. We need to take care of this Star-Lord. They want to get back in this because they are finally starting to get some momentum here as they cross the halfway point and give themselves 2 minutes. The tanks all the way in the back lines. That's going to be really bad for Augusta University. A lot of progress is about to happen very quickly on the side of UNC Greensboro as they have to just wait for their big fellas to come back to the front lines. Start soaking up some of this damage for them. And they are still making a lot of progress. Here is the big choke point that Augusta University got really stuck on for, I think, close to 2 minutes there in the first offensive half. Let's see if Augusta University can continue that same defensive stand. Champagne Paw doing some good damage, but takes a lot of heat. They are able to collapse onto that, but the Star-Lord is still getting great damage as Magneto will go down. Hulk could be next, has to run away for his life, and will be taken out. Terry will go down as well, so Augusta University is falling like flies here. That is not good. 45 seconds remain, and they are right on this doorstep of taking this. Augusta University needs this last defensive stand to hold. 30 seconds remain now. Comic will go down. The ultimate usage is just perfect on the side of UNC Greensboro. Augusta University wasn't even able to touch the point there. So we will switch sides and go to a round 3. Augusta will not have any time at all. If they want to secure this game 2 win, they'll have to be quick. One minute on the clock here. Let's see how far Augusta University can take this. Skyjet Pink now hopping off of the tank and will be on the Winter Soldier. That's a nice little switch up. Mara will actually go back on the tank. We'll be playing Magneto. Champagne Paw staying on Hulk. Interesting switch up that we have here as this aggressive push starts to commence. 35 seconds left already. Damage is coming through, but it hasn't been enough to really get a pick yet. Good yoink there from Winter Soldier. The it will not be enough. Ultimate actually does come through, but it doesn't connect or get a kill on anybody. In fact, Magneto will go down. That could be really bad for Augusta University, as they will not have any type of presence on the map. Overtime comes through, as they do have somebody on the point. Who is on the point? Oh my goodness, Skyjet Pink was able to rotate back onto the point. I think another member of Augusta University was there as well. And the kills come in droves now, as Skyjet Pink and Terry 4KL just wipe the team. Rex Invictus with a double kill there at the end as well. Holy comeback on the side of Augusta University. They'll get the capture. That'll put some time on the clock as well. No, it won't actually. It'll be the overtime burner. So they'll have to try and take this as far as it can go before stepping off of the point. Nice kill there from Skyjet Pink on the intro. Ooh, 1v1 with Star-Lord here. Was already off to a bad start. Oh, that was huge! Huge ability usage to win that 1v1. And Skyjet Pink on the Winter Soldiers. Oh my, going absolutely massive. Those are huge kills. And now Augusta University is just absolutely steamrolling this offensive push. What a resurgence from the damage dealers. Moon Knight ultimate will come through. The moon haunts them, and UNC Greensboro is able to pretty much get a full wipe on all of Augusta University. And that will end the offensive pressure. They were able to make it 80 meters in this round 3. A minute 19 on the clock. Can UNC Greensboro make it farther than 80 meters on the map and steal away this game 2 in this best of 5 series? Oh, let me try and fix this audio. Okay, I do not want this music volume. In-game voice is probably the
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
You are the avatar of a divine being, are you not? I'm the fist of Khonshu.
There we go. Now we get all the voice lines.
I was never fond of him. Tauret, however. Yeah, she's great.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Terry on the Storm, Comic back on Rocket Raccoon, Skyjet Pink back on Tank on the Magneto, and Mara on Penny Parker. Actually, we're going with 3 tanks. I mean, it is a defensive stand that we need to take here. Oh my goodness, Star-Lord just absolutely eliminated Terry from the map. Will be res thanks to Rocket Raccoon's ability. For Skyjet Pink here on the Magneto. All they need to do is stall here. If they don't even capture the point, that would be absolutely massive. But they are able to make their way on it. Let's see if the damage dealers can put in some work. Champagne Paul is able to take out Moon Knight, but this Star-Lord is just absolutely harassing Terry. "15 seconds left, and not a tick of progress has been taken from the point. So they do have a lot of pressure here on the point. The Augusta University will need basically a full team wipe if they want to avoid overtime. 2 members of Augusta University go down off of the Moon Knight ultimate, and that will do it. Overtime ticker comes into effect, but that's pretty much a full wipe on the side of Augusta University. And UNC Greensboro should be able to collect this objective and start their push. overtime ticker in effect. Now, last time, Augusta University had one of the fastest pushes we had seen so far from the map. Thanks to Skyjet Pink's Winter Soldier plays, they were able to make it 80 meters, and UNC Greensboro is actually already halfway there. Trades come through. Looks like a member got behind enemy lines. The Cloak and Dagger was able to get behind everybody and just deal so much damage. That's going to be a clean wipe for Augusta University. Only Mara and Hulk are left, so they're going to be able to make it. Doctor Strange portal is coming through. I don't know if it's going to be able to get there in time in order to contest. Oh my goodness. I don't know if it's going to be enough. They are right there, 74.92 meters. And they just go into the absolute buzzsaw. The overtime marker is on the thinnest of margins. If they step off of it for just a second, Augusta University would be able to take this, but they will not. Oh. My game may have crashed. We are having some. Let me go to a quick break, see if I can't relaunch my game, and hopefully things are here. But UNC Greensboro is able to tie things up there and take game 2 in this best of 5 series. I gotta fix chat. I know what I'm doing. I'm a tech professional. That's light work. We are back here on game 3, Yggdrasil Path Convoy. Augusta University bans Magic yet again. And UNC Greensboro bans Emma Frost and protects Moon Knight yet again. So pretty much the same thing. We're going to protect Groot. Let's see what we protect next. We banned Loki again. Guess we really don't want to see Loki or get any of our ults stolen, but hey, can't blame them. I do not blame them at all. They protect Thor again. Now, Thor was a little disruptive. I'm surprised we didn't want to ban that one. None of the big damage dealers have been banned yet either. Like no Punisher or Winter Soldier. All of those have been kind of left alone here so far. We banned Star-Lord. I guess that's a damage dealer, and we do protect Winter Soldier. I like that. I like that of Augusta University for sure.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
Here we go. Game 3 underway. That was an unfortunate loss for Augusta University because they probably could have won that pretty easily here. It was very close, very neck and neck. Pretty much one team fight could have made the difference. But alas, here we are.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Off on board with Skyjet Pink here. Will be taken out relatively quickly. Rex is actually going to be on the Thor this time around. Terry on the Hella. Champagne on the Rocket Raccoon. Comic on, looks like Invisible Girl. And Mara on Magneto. So a little bit of a switch up here on the comp. On the side of the Jaguars. Thor v Thor crime here. The heals are there on the side of Augusta University, and they're going to be able to win that battle. So one of the tanks go down on the side of UNC Greensboro. I was talking to UNC Greensboro in the match chat, before we got this underway. And I mentioned that, oh yeah, our Smash Brothers teams are also playing tonight. And they were like, oh yeah, our Smash teams would probably destroy your Smash team, so it's good to play Marvel Rivals. Now I thought that was just friendly banter, right? I was like, oh wow, they're pretty confident. Well, during that little intermission while we were waiting for game 2 to start here, or game 3, excuse me, I did a little research. They have one of the top 10 ranked Smash Brothers teams in the entire country. That is very impressive, as Smash Brothers has a pretty wide audience, and there's a lot of very good players. So for them to have that is pretty significant. So shout out North Carolina Greensboro. This is the first time we've competed against them in any of our titles or leagues, and I was not aware that they were prolific in Smash Brothers, and maybe a couple of their other rosters as well. So shout outs to them. Shout outs to them. Sky jumping. He's gonna have to get out of there. Got weak very fast. Shield comes out just to delay more of that damage. So far, Augusta has made some pretty good progress here on the point. This is good damage here from above from Skyjet Pink. Will they be able to convert this into kills? The heals seem to be there in full force here, as the Cloak and Dagger on the side of UNC Greensboro did use their ultimate to kind of protect that point. Ooh, a nice singled out member, Invisible Girl, is able to make it back to the team. Wow. That was pretty clutch. Turn this down just a little bit. Augusta University's push has slowed all the way down as they have to regroup, I should say. Ready for this next team fight. Terry's able to get a kill, but does ultimately get traded out. Will come back thanks to Rocket Raccoon's ability. Magneto ultimate comes through, but it does not result in any kills, and in fact might actually signal him out, and they will be able to punish that aggressiveness. This is a great team fight. Very aggressive there from Rex. Tried to get the kill, but wasn't able to complete it. Ultimately paid the price for it. We'll have to see if that doesn't bite them and cost them more progress on this push. Pika Mare on the Moon Knight just going absolutely insane there. Wiped out at least 3 members of Augusta University.
Caution, friends. I am badly wounded.
Nice damage here. Oh, Moon Knight ultimate comes through. That could be very significant. So far, no one has gone down just yet. They got very lucky on that. Bit of a waste of an ultimate on the side of UNC Greensboro. Let's see if Augusta University can potentially capitalize on that. Try and move forward. Skyjet Pink trying to get very disruptive here in the middle. Hella ultimate will ring out. He's able to connect onto 1. So Terry goes down. And that's another team fight loss there for the Jaguars. They've been completely stuffed here at this choke point. Not even making it to 74 meters and only 10 seconds left in the round. They'll have to make it all the way to the other objective. Terry switching to Spider-Man? gets immediately killed for it. Not sure if that was the move for the, I think ultimate comes out for Valkyrie here. And Kamek on the Invisible Girl is able to get 3 members of UNC Greensboro taken out. This will be a full team wipe as the Jaguars pair their ultimates beautifully and are able to finally get them off point. Double kill there for Skyjet Pink. And the overtime bar is as small as it could possibly be. Does look like there are some connection issues that are happening, unfortunately, on the side of Greensboro. Augusta University should be able to make it to this next checkpoint. There's the disconnect, so we'll have to wait a couple seconds for them to come back. But when we do, Augusta University should be able to come in and connect on that. Ignore the game overlay when it comes to the best of 3. Just pay attention to the one at the top of your screen for the NECC overlay. That is showing the proper amount. We are currently 1-1. Phoenix using their ultimate there. Wasn't a lot there to really use the ultimate on, but it kind of prevented them from getting on the point. So it was still productive, just not as flashy as some might expect. A minute and a half remain now. It looked very dire there. This is an incredibly clutch moment on the side of the Jaguars. They were pretty much 1 millisecond away from the overtime burner ticking away. And now they are making some decent progress here on the final leg of the objective. They only have 40 seconds left. Will they be able to get it done? Rocket Ultimate is going to be invested here to keep everybody alive on the side of Augusta University. That's good damage. Champagne and Skyjet Pink. Connect for 2. Terry gets the 3rd as well. 3 members of UNC Greensboro dead, and this will be the last contest as Augusta University makes it all the way. Oh, nice. Somebody got behind enemy lines there for UNC Greensboro. That's going to slow them down just a tad. 3 seconds left. And overtime will come into effect yet again. Magneto Ultimate will be used. Takes out only Comic. Honestly, not the worst thing in the world. Hella Ultimate is also being invested. Takes out Champagne Paw and Rex. So that is a pretty deadly ultimate there. Moon Knight Ultimate invested as well. So that's a lot of damage done, and that probably will be it. 88.5 meters with no time left on the clock. So now, let's see how UNC Greensboro does on offense.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
All right, defense up next for Augusta University. Jeff the Shark actually being brought out here. On the side of Augusta University, Mara on Jeff. Comic on Invisible Girl. Champagne on Rocket. Terry on the Hawkeye. I've seen some pro level Hawkeye gameplay, and it is some of the craziest gameplay I've ever seen. It's just insane amounts of damage you can get if you can connect them to the headshot. Rex will be able to take first blood here on the Thor, so tank v tank will go the way of the Jaguars. I like the Groot being used on defense to help set up some of these traps for your damage dealers. Oh, if that was a headshot, that could have been very disruptive there. Cloak and Dagger ultimate being invested early on here. I don't think Hawkeye is going to win that fight, and he will not. Rex on the Doctor Strange, though, has been doing some decent damage. So has Skyjet Pink on the Groot. Oh, Wolverine's going to take Doctor Strange for a ride. Not much he's going to be able to do there. Doctor Strange ultimate will be invested on the side of UNC Greensboro, but he will immediately be taken down. Skyjet Pink just, oh my goodness, having his way. He's doing such good work to just be such a disruptive force here on the point. Thor invests his ultimate, is able to take out one. Squirrel Girl will invest their ultimate as well. A little under 2 minutes remain. They are very close to getting this first checkpoint. Wolverine takes out 3 members there, basically. Augusta University is going to have to give up this checkpoint. More time will be added on the clock here. Oh, that's a misclick on the wall if I've ever seen one. That is an unfortunate miss there for Skyjet Pink. Nice damage in from Augusta University. This is basically going to be a full team wipe. Oh my goodness. The Jaguars hold strong here on the defense thanks to Terry's Spider-Man switch. Oh, I see you, Baconator. Harry going absolutely nuke. Hold on, let me get to his POV. He gets another double kill on Spider-Man. Very disruptive here on defense. He tried it at first on the attack and kind of didn't get anywhere with it, but they were a little bit on the back foot initially. Now they have a little bit more advantage. And he has been doing great work. Singles out the Cloak and Dagger and eliminates the support from the back lines. That's perfect. Let's see what more he can do with it. Takes out the Squirrel Girl. Invisible Girl will go down as well, thanks to Skyjet Pink. And more time will be chewed off the clock as UNC Greensboro is forced to sit. alone on the site. Or in their spawn, excuse me. Finally, he'll be taken out. Spider-Man's reign of terror. Slow down for just a moment. Thor will invest their ultimate. Tanks do a good job of tanking. Really doesn't do much damage there at all. Could see a Doctor Strange ultimate here invested. And yes, we do. That'll freeze all the members of Greensboro. We'll be taken out because of it, though, but he'll come right back thanks to Rocket Raccoon's ability. Nice damage there from Skyjet Pink. Holy! The moon haunts you as Terry on the Moon Knight has an absolutely insane ultimate there as we get another disconnect. Come on! Pay your ISP. Get a new router. What more do you want from me? And we're back. And that is a great defensive stop there by Augusta University. That'll be a great bounce back win there, and they'll go up 2-1 in this series after winning Game 2. Skyjet Pink with the MVP. Ignore that overlay. That's wrong. It's not 1-1. It's 2-1. This will be the final scorecard as well. All right. So, we will be right back. With game 3 here. Or not game 3, game 4. Once we get the next match ready, up and loading. But Augusta University up 2-1. This is match point. If they win the next round, we will take the series. And the Marvel Rivals team will remain undefeated so far on the regular season. Let's hope they can close it out. We'll be right back after this. Chat, we are back. We are back for game 4 in this best of 5 series. Augusta University can close it out here. Pretty much the same picks and bans that we've seen so far. Magic Band. We're actually protecting Emma Frost this time around. That's been the first ban for both maps 1 and 2, or 2 and 3, excuse me, on the side of UNC Greensboro. But it actually looks like they banned Skyjet Pink's Groot. They were having none of that. They were finally tired of Skyjet Pink just doing whatever he wants with Groot. So they banned it, and they protected Moon Knight. Their Moon Knight ultimates have been very, very critical for a lot of their teamfight wins. So I don't blame them at all for choosing that either. Jeff the Shark being protected. That means we're probably going to see, Mara on the Jeff. She was really, really good on Jeff during the first 2 games of the semester. Did some great support work there. Star-Lord getting banned on the side of Augusta University as well. Oh my goodness, look at this Jeff skin. What? Wait, that's crazy looking. He's like wearing like a onesie, like a pajama. Wait, that's kind of cute.
30 seconds before you attack. Get
What's our Jeff the Shark wearing? Oh my goodness. What is that? Wait, he's got like cat like paws. He's in like jeans and a biker jacket and like little earmuffs. This might be the cutest skin I've ever seen. It's kind of cool.
The battle starts in 5, 4.
Just basic Winter Soldier, basically. Oh, whatever. Rex.
All you need to do is capture the mission area.
Black Widow. Terry coming out with the Black Widow. We haven't seen this at all throughout any of the maps. See if Terry can hit some snipes here. Oh. Dude, that sniper sound is gonna be ingrained into our head. Nice flick. Consistent body shot. It does look like UNC Greensboro, they'll cap first here. Augusta University not winning really any of these team fights right now. And the control point will go the way of UNC Greensboro for they'll probably get all the way up to 50% by the time it takes Augusta University to make their way back through the point. We're doing some hero changes here. Yeah, we're off the Black Widow. Rex off of the Winter Soldier, back onto Magneto. Uh-oh, Jeff the Shark ultimate comes through. He's able to only get 2 of them. And Magneto is actually using the ultimate to take out Jeff the Shark before he can take out the remaining members of UNC Greensboro. That's a really good play from the UNC Greensboro Magneto. That completely protected them from this team push. Here we go. Terry's going to go in to first person here on the Hella ultimate. He was able to take out basically 2 members. Skyjet Pink finished off the Hella in the air. And the rest of the kills go the way of the Jaguars as they will finally get their own control of the point. But they were able to get all the way up to 87%. Nice kill from Terry there on the last hit. On Thor. Nice kill onto the Hela. But, oh, they brought out their Moon Knight again. Pika Mare on the Moon Knight has just been an absolute menace in terms of damage dealing inside of UNC Greensboro. What is that ability? That's crazy. Just chokeslam? Thor ultimate pretty much negated by Skyjet Pink Sigma Frost. Skyjet Pink continuing to show his dominance on these tanks. Doesn't matter if you ban Groot. He will still do whatever he wants. Takes out one of the healers. And we'll be able to take out the second one as well. That is absolutely massive. That'll force them to continue to take this fight. And Skyjet Pink combined with the damage dealers, Champagne Paw and Rex and Terry. That is a full sweep for the Jaguars. Jeff will go down to Soul or Moon Knight. And they will not be able to get there in time to even contest. So round 1 of game 4 will go the way of the Jaguars here on Hell's Heaven. Frozen Airfield up next. Let's see if UNC Greensboro is going to be able to bounce back from that. Pretty dominant round 1 there. They were on the back foot for a little bit. They got 87% of the way there, but we're back. It does look like, by the way, chat, our Valorant team is starting their matchup versus the University of South Carolina. That was rescheduled, unfortunately, due to the Riot DDoS attacks yesterday. So tune in to Nat's stream. It's linked in the streaming text channel on our Discord. It's on, I think it's Pusher, like PU_SH_ER on Twitch, streaming their POV of the matchup. But we're going to hop on board and finish out this match with our Marvel Rivals roster that is currently undefeated. Let's hope it stays that way. Terry will become first blood here relatively quickly, and oh, Champagne Paw goes down next. That's brutal. Skyjet Pink will be the only tank left, and they're gonna focus her pretty quickly here, and that's a complete breakdown of a initial team fight there from the Jaguars. So the point will go the way of UNC Greensboro here. This is a sneaky little spot here from Jeff. I don't know if they know he's here. Oh, Moondide does, and that is not the person you want to find you. Leading damage dealer, I think, of the entire lobby, Pika Mare, has been absolutely brutal all night. Magneto ultimate will come down, should be able to get plenty of damage on one, but oh, it's going to be negated by the Luna Snow ultimate. Plenty of healing comes in. The Skyjet Pink finally able to take out Spore Girl and Frost. Terry is able to get a pick as well. Magneto's up next, and this will be the next full team wipe for Augusta University. 45%, that's much lower than the 87% that we saw in round 1 on this map. So Augusta University bouncing back a little quicker than last time. I always find it cool how the map changes whenever you cap the point on this one. It's a nice little twist on the hero shooter genre. Overwatch didn't really have dynamic maps like that. That's a nice little twist. Huge Moon Knight ultimate. It's going to didn't deal a lot of damage, but Augusta University relatively able to survive. Only Jeff Blanchard going down. Moon Knight will go down now as well for the side of UNC Greensboro. This is great damage, great defense here from the Jaguars. We'll swap over to Skyjet Pink here on the front lines. Has just been putting in work here. Gets blinded by Cloak and Dagger. Terry off the damage of Skyjet Pink, getting a nice double kill there, keeping them at bay. 80% now progress, and Augusta University is very close to closing this one out. Not a single member of UNC Greensboro is even close to the objective as they now cross the 90% threshold. Terry gets another kill, another pick. A Skyjet Pink will collapse onto this one as well. Venom comes out, but this is just a desperation play, as not a single member of UNC Greensboro will be able to make their way to the point, and Augusta University will close this one out in dominant fashion, ladies and gentlemen. MVP, back-to-back games in a row, Skyjet Pink. I have a feeling we're going to be calling their name a lot this semester. They have been absolutely on fire. There is the final scoreboard for you. GG's all around. And Marvel Rivals will remain undefeated for Augusta University here in their first semester ever as a team in competition. You love to see it. 3-0 on the season, and they are feeling very confident going into it. They've been putting a lot of practice in, and it's been showing out. It's been great. Little updates for you on the Smash Brothers matches that were going on as we were streaming this one. Unfortunately, the University of South Carolina's team did not have any form of communication with us. They didn't show up or check in for their match, so unfortunately they forfeited their match. So the junior varsity team, or excuse me, the varsity team got another win under their belt, but unfortunately weren't able to play any crew battles. Sad to see. But the junior varsity Smash Brothers team is currently competing in the Lees McRae College series. I will see if I can't get you an update on that. And the Valorant team just started their match versus the University of South Carolina as well. But this time they're Valorant team, so hopefully that is going smoothly. It does look like everybody was checked in on time for that, and yeah. All right, but that is all that we have for you on the Marvel Rivals department. 3-0, 3-1 series score there for the team. Great work from them. I'm going to end stream real quick. I might be back for the Valorant match. I'll have to see. I might not be allowed to join mid-series just due to competitive concerns since they've already started. Joining in as a spectator late, I believe, is against the rules, but I'll double check and clarify for you. But if you don't see me again tonight, it's been a pleasure. That was a great series. Nice little bounce back. It was very even there at the beginning, but Augusta University really pulled away there at the end, and that's what we love to see, maintaining their 3-0 streak. But I'll be right back here tomorrow with some more Rocket League action. I'm very excited for that. Love commentating some Rocket League. I will have my co-host with me, Baconator, to make it even more fun. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for showing your support for the Augusta University Jaguars. We really appreciate it here. And we will see you guys next time. Bye.